there's a huge link between achievement and behavior, and I think it's important that the kids see it. Am I prepared? Am I involved? Am I engaged? Am I asking questions? That's all responsibility, and if you're doing all those responsible things, then yeah, you're going to be more successful.
Well, one of our teachers attended an ERLC session, and after attending that session, came back and developed a behavior matrix with her grade 9 class.
We were invited to attend the Charlie Coleman session in Edmonton. When he brought up the behavior matrix, that's what clicked with me. He had mentioned the behavior matrix, talking about behavior expectations that we had in our school, and I literally stopped and I had to think about it, and I wondered, what exactly are our expectations? Most of what we had was in a student handbook. In our student handbook, we basically have all our expectations laid out, but the fact was that it's pages and pages. And the beauty of the matrix is that it's literally a page. So that's what we brought back, and we're like, yeah, why don't we take this document that we've been fussing over for years and simplify, condense? But you can't do it without the kids. You know, students have to have a voice in it.
So Andrea was able to take that learning with Charlie Coleman and create a behavior matrix. She was able to utilize that student voice, say, how can we set high levels of expectations for all students so that you are able to reach high levels of learning.
I think as teachers, I find that we get mired in curriculum, like that's our job, we have to deliver curriculum, but there's so much more to it. Becoming a responsible, engaged citizen and a lifelong learner.
This year, our grade 9 class attended an exchange trip offered by the YMCA.
We needed to create a contract for our travels. They absolutely had to learn how to behave properly, acceptably in public. And so we took all that conversation and applied it to our travel contract. And it also, again, gives them a voice in their education and their learning.
I saw a lot of the supports in a real-life setting when Andrea was responsible for taking a group of students to a YMCA Toronto exchange. Those students utilized the matrix they built for themselves to make sure that they were able to be respectful, responsible, and safe on their trip to Toronto.
Our music students who have gone on this music tour, this is such a one-of-a-kind experience for them. And it brings these kids together with a passion.
Those students are fully responsible for making those events happen very seamlessly. And they were able to just recently complete a concert tour of 7 performances in 4 days with grade 10 to 12 students. That takes a lot of ethical citizenship and responsibility for your actions. And that really helped support the context of the behavior matrix as well.
The interesting connection is that when they were in junior high, they had exposure to sewing, and now this year, the students are able to just take the requirements of the modules and they can go in on their own time. They're responsible, they're respectable, and they're safe in their environment, and they're able to pursue that all on their own. The matrix is not only for students. It's not only linked to student behavior, it's for all of us. So how are we expected to behave at school, at work, out in the community in general? And all of these things apply to everyone all the time.